Up until now, all I'd known about Michael B. Jordan was that he played in Black Panther and that the internet and the movie fans were obsessed with him. To be honest, they may have a really good reason for it because Michael B. Jordan is a really cool guy. How is he trying to make Hollywood more inclusive? What's his guilty pleasure? Does he really still live with his parents? Keep watching to find out why you should be a fan of Michael B. Jordan. But before I tell you about it, don't forget to leave a thumbs up and subscribe to stay up to date with Curiosips. You may know him as Eric Killmonger from the iconic movie Black Panther. This role only proved how professional and committed Michael B. Jordan is to his job. But where did he get his start? Michael B. Jordan was born on February 9, 1987 in Santa Ana, California. The B in his name stands for Bakari, which in Swahili translates to noble promise or promising. Has he lived up to that name? Michael has two siblings. His older sister Jamila also works in the movie industry as a producer, and his younger brother Khalid is a soccer player. Did you know that at first Michael didn't dream of becoming an actor? It was his mom who decided to take him to his first audition, and it was a great move. Michael turned out to be a natural talent, and he said that he kinda got into it, and it just went from there. It wasn't something that he always wanted to do, but he was like a lot of kids who didn't know what they wanted to be. So before becoming a professional actor, as a child he modeled for brands such as Modell's Sporting Goods and Toys R Us. If you think that Michael B. Jordan's first role was in The Wire, you're wrong. He had his debut in 1999 in The Sopranos when he was 12 years old. It wasn't until 2001 that Jordan managed to get his first named role as Jamal in Hardball, starring alongside Keanu Reeves. His big break was when he was cast as Wallace in the first season of The Wire. When he was filming his final scene on the show, he told his mom not to come to the set that day. I won't tell you what happened in that scene because I don't want to give away any spoilers, but Michael said that his mom can get extremely emotional and the scene would have been too much for her, so he didn't want her to see it. Actually, Michael has a habit of looking after both of his parents, but I'll tell you about it in a second. Michael B. Jordan's career started taking off in the 2000s. In 2003, he was cast on the soap opera All My Children, where he played for 3 years. After leaving the soap opera in 2006, Michael stayed busy and got a role in Blackout and appeared in a few TV shows, such as Law & Order: Criminal Intent, CSI, and Cold Case. His next important appearance came in 2009 when he was cast as the quarterback Vince Howard in the NBC Emmy-winning series Friday Night Lights. He was on the show for 2 seasons, and thanks to that, in 2010, he was considered one of the 55 Faces of the Future by Nylon magazine, and definitely was an actor to keep an eye on. All of Jordan's hard work paid off because in 2013, he received critical acclaim for his performance in Ryan Coogler's biographical drama, Fruitvale Station, where he played the role of Oscar Grant, an African-American man killed by the police at a subway station. In 2015 and 2018, other roles of his got great reviews, this time in the latest part of Sylvester Stallone's Rocky franchise, Creed and Creed II. He played boxer Adonis Johnson, and of course he spent more than a year preparing for the role. Michael revealed that he had rigorous physical training and a strict diet. He didn't have a body double during the filming, so he was all bruised, bloodied, and dizzy while filming the fighting scenes. That's real dedication, isn't it? In 2018, Jordan also played probably his most recognizable role in Marvel's Black Panther. His part of the villain Eric Killmonger brought him critical acclaim once again, and the movie was an overall success, bringing $1 billion in global ticket sales within 3 weeks of its release. Besides that, it broke the stereotypes about the limits of marketing a mostly black cast. Michael was so into this role that the anger and pain coming from his character were so real that later he admitted he actually needed therapy after the filming had finished. The success of Black Panther, and mainly Frances McDormand's acceptance speech at the 2018 Oscars, inspired Michael, together with his production company Outlier Society, to make Hollywood more inclusive. He makes sure that he uses inclusion riders on all the films he's involved in. An inclusion rider is a clause in a contract that requires visible diversity in a movie production. Women, people of color, LGBTQ people, and those with disabilities among the cast and staff. Michael is sticking to that promise on his latest project, a TV series deal with Amazon. I mentioned that Michael looks after his parents, and actually until quite recently he still lived with them. In 2016, he bought them a mansion in Sherman Oaks, California, where they all lived. But in a recent interview with Ellen DeGeneres, Michael revealed that he finally got his own place, but it's very close to his parents' house so that he can come over for dinner on Sundays. He must really love his parents, and especially his mom, because he even decided to turn down roles where his character dies. It's because he started thinking about how upset his mom gets when she sees him die on the screen, so he's decided he's not doing this anymore. Another reason is that he wants people to watch him right into the credits. I bet his fans don't mind that. What about his love life? Officially, he's single, but it's been rumored that he's dating the Swedish artist Snow Allegra. Michael actually played her love interest in the music video for Whoa. They're the same age, and when she moved to the US to pursue a career in music, Prince apparently was her mentor. And what's his guilty pleasure? Michael is a massive fan of anime. He actually tweets about it a lot, and his favorites are Naruto and Bleach. There's also this one interview in which he admits that anime and women are his guilty pleasures. Jordan not only loves anime, but he's also a fan of comic books. Besides that, he's worked on voicing video games. One of them is Gears of War 3, where he gave his voice to Jace Stratton in the 2011 version of the shooter franchise. The other games he voiced are NBA 2K17, Wilson's Heart, and Creed: Rise to Glory. Recently, Michael appeared alongside Jamie Foxx in the movie Just Mercy, where he plays the lead role as lawyer Brian Stevenson, who fights to save the life of an African-American man wrongly accused of murder on death row. The movie is the first time that Warner Bros. Has put an inclusion rider into effect. Michael hopes that this and the message of the movie will bring a change in the real world. So I have to admit that Michael B. Jordan is one talented and down-to-earth guy. And how great is it that he's trying to make a change in the entertainment industry? Are you a fan of Michael B. Jordan? What's your favorite movie that he played in? Let me know what you think in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel to stay up to date with Curiosips. And leave a thumbs up and share the video with your friends. Until next time.